Garage Apartment Media. We're here with Houston SaberCats strength and conditioning coach Antwan Floyd. DRC's with me, Coach Floyd. How did you get into the game of rugby?
Game of rugby. Wow. Actually, I just have to say I got lucky. You know, I ran a facility. They contracted my facility. They liked what we did as far as strength and conditioning was concerned. We became a good mesh, and they decided to stick with me. So this will be year 2. Been working with the SaberCats. They're a great group of guys. They work their butts off. Very competitive. We're working to get stronger. We've got a lot of new guys on the team. So
a lot of turnover. So it seems like you have maybe the most important position in the team, if not the most important, one of the most important.
I'm just glad to be a part of it, man. The physical aspect of it is very important, granted, but the mental aspect is just as important. And we do spend some time on sports psychology and the mental capacity as well. So we work on that as hard as we possibly can, and I think it's probably more mental than it is physical when you really look at it.
So coming from a football background, if you can just tell us, are there any similarities between your strength and conditioning program for football? What kind of strength and conditioning program do you have for rugby?
Well, I think the biggest difference between football and rugby, when you really look at it, is football is 40 or 6-second play. Then you got about 40-45 seconds if you're lucky. And you get to dust yourself off, you get to take a deep breath, you get to talk about your game plan for the next play. Rugby, you don't get to do that. You just go. It's full speed. So I think that the energy systems and training and tapping into the energy systems and making sure that they're available when they need them is really important with rugby. So if I had to say there was a difference, I'd say that'd be the biggest difference.
Okay, I saw them running, I guess, suicides after the game.
Yeah.
Is that a regular thing? Is that a punishment type of thing?
No,
or not a punishment, but a.
These guys are grown men. We don't operate punishment. We much prefer to catch guys doing things right, And in all aspects, they look at it as a positive, because if they don't get as many minutes, if they come in, with only 20 minutes left, 25 minutes left, if they don't get to play as much, that doesn't mean that they're not important. So we still want to keep their fitness levels up, and we'd like it to be concurrent with what the guys that actually played in the match are doing. So we want to, for lack of a better word, kick their butt as fast as we possibly can post-match. And we want to do it on the same day that the match is. I don't want to wait till Monday or Tuesday to try to do it, because then I'll put them in the hole, and then now we're on a different schedule, and they're peaking at a different time from everybody
Something you
else.
learned through just working with your facilities and everything like that?
Well, I've been in the business for about 18 years now. A lot of different universities, a lot of different places. Finally made it back to Texas. That's where I'm originally from, so it's pretty exciting. Love Houston. Houston's awesome. So, yeah, I guess I picked it up over years and years. You got to know your science. You got to know what works, what doesn't work. You got to know the people you're working with. And it always comes down to what the coach wants as well, And you want to find the best way, the simplest way to get the job done. That's the most important thing. So.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you for stopping by,
guys.
Taking time out of your
Best of
day.
luck to you. Appreciate
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you
Same
very
to you,
much.
too.
Have a great one. We'll
Thanks,
see you
guys.
again. We look to be regular.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Follow the Garage Apartment on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Brand new tweet, photos, videos, hashtags. Let me share some real quick. Follow me on social media.
And subscribe to the Garage Apartment Radio on YouTube.